Hey, how's it going? I feel like it's been forever since we hung out. Hugs? Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, I really like this shirt. It's really soft. I kind of hope it cools off soon, but I also love just like only needing a tank top like this one, so I don't know. But then when I'm in a tank top, I gotta make sure I do like, sunscreen and all that shit, and that's a whole thing. Yeah, Damien got on my case about that. He's funny. Which would probably make him mad if he heard me say that. Which just makes him funnier. Yeah. Well, do you want to jump right into the hike or do you just want to like chill for a bit? Yeah, no, I'm down. Let's just chill for a bit. I mean, trail's not going anywhere. At least I don't think it is. I mean, I'd probably be able to tell if it did, because, like, I mean, there'd be, like, a lot of earth moving. I mean, it'd be pretty easy to tell. Probably. Well, I think that'd be really weird if someone decided to try and up and move a whole trail. I mean, I guess you could, but, like, why would you want to? Unless I guess you want to just, like, fuck with people. But that'd be, like, not cool, though. I don't like prank shit. Like, it always just seems mean, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm not about that. Wait, what was I talking about? Oh, right. Trail. Yeah. Yeah, trail's not going anywhere. Sorry. Um so how have you been? Are you excited for this new semester? Damn, that's a lot of classes, dude. I mean, I'm sure you'll do awesome at all of them, but like, you know, just make sure you take time for you too. I mean, you gotta have some balance. Well, like, if you have a lot of coursework, you gotta make sure you have just as much, you know, you time to balance it out. Like, self care and all that shit. Well, I trust you. If you say you got this, I'm sure you do. But just take care of yourself, okay? And just know that I'm here if you need anything. I got you. Well, thanks, dude. Yeah, it's crazy to think it's my last year. I mean, by next May, I'll have my Earth Elemental Command certification. It's dope. I mean, I'm still not really sure what I want to do with it, but it'll be sick to have. It'll be weird not having any more classes. Like, I love using my powers, and not to like toot my own horn, but I mean, toot toot, I'm pretty freaking good at it. So it'll be weird to like have this piece of paper that says like, hey dude, like everything you need to know about using earth powers, when like the powers are so broad. There's like so much stuff you can do, and so much like detail you can get into, even in something really specific. So it's just kind of weird to like think that in 9 months or something, I'll apparently know enough to be, you know, certified in something as huge as controlling earth elemental powers. It's crazy, dude. But I'm excited for this last year. I mean, I know I'm not the best at other kinds of classes and stuff, but my Earth Elemental classes have been going really well. And they actually offered me a spot as a TA for a couple of the introductory courses. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be really dope. Oh, thanks, dude. That means a lot. I mean, I hope I'll be good at it. I'm really excited to get to help people. I mean, some of the instructors and TAs and stuff when I was starting out were like not super awesome, you know? And having someone who really, seems to care about wanting to teach you and help you out can really mean a lot. So hopefully I can be that for somebody. I mean, that'd be pretty sick. I mean, Earth Elemental stuff isn't like the flashiest element or whatever. Like, I kind of feel like it gets overlooked sometimes, which kind of sucks, you know? So, if I can help even just one person figure out that, well, this thing that they might not have cared about before could be something they end up really liking, I mean, that'd be dope as hell. Yeah, it'll be my last year on the team too. It's kind of one of those things that like feels good and bad, you know? Because like ever since the tail end of last year, we've like really started to feel like a team, which has been sick. And I feel like I'm actually friends with some of the guys now, so it feels like better than ever. And I'm excited for it this year, but now it's the last year, so that kind of sucks. But I feel like now I've made some friends that'll last after all this. So, I mean, I'm glad we're all closer, even though it sucks that it's gonna be ending, because, like, I wish it had happened sooner, but I'm glad that it at least happened. So, there's just a lot of stuff to feel. But that's life, you know? Feelings aren't always simple, and that's okay. Yeah, it's been a lot better ever since Xavier stepped in as team captain. He's a really cool guy. I mean, his vibe has always kind of been that we all do best when we can work well as a team. So he really wanted to like help us all get to know each other better outside of the game and shit. So he's done like parties and hangouts and stuff where, we don't talk about team shit or strategies or any of that stuff. We just like hang out. And it's really helped, like I think for a lot of the guys, getting to know the other people as like people and not just, you know, their position or whatever, it makes it a lot easier to, I don't know, like not get mad when they mess up or something. And then seeing them having a tough time doing something, it helps them like want to help, instead of just immediately getting pissy or whatever. I mean, I always tried to do that stuff anyway, but for a lot of the others, I think it's been a big help, giving them some perspective, which has been really cool to see. No, Xavier is actually a fire elemental. Well, a fire contra elemental to be specific. Hmm? Oh, yeah. Well, contra elementals. I mean, they're elementals, but they're kind of special. Um, oh, they're what's called a sub race in terms of the like taxonomy or ology, the taxonomy or whatever. Basically, they're a specific kind of elemental, like well, like with Xavier. So, like for fire elementals, they're all really good at making fire and heat and stuff like that, and they can like absorb the heat out of stuff, but that's definitely harder for them. And like when they are absorbing heat out of something, um, they usually can't get it much past like room temperature. I mean, they're just like more equipped to like create heat or flame instead of like taking it in. But a fire contra elemental is the opposite of that. That's where the contra part comes in. So they're really good at, you know, absorbing heat from stuff, like cooling it way down, freezing things, that kind of shit. So they're kind of like a cold elemental, which isn't actually a thing. I mean, they're biologically a fire elemental in every way, you know? All their powers are still focused around heat and all that, but they specialize in a different use of it. It's just how their relationship with their powers work. Well, contra elementals are uncommon, but I mean, they're not like super rare. I mean, there's enough of them, and they're each, you know, like distinct enough from a normal elemental that like they're a sub race. You know, they petitioned to get their own seats on the ruling council, and they got them and all that. So they're their own distinct thing. I've had a few earth contra elementals in my classes before. I mean, I never really got to know them very well though. Xavier's the first contra elemental I've actually really like gotten to know. I mean, I can't wait to see what he does in the E&E games. It'll be sick to see him really let loose. I mean, if he like makes it through the qualifiers and all that, but like I'm sure he will. Even what little I've seen, he's like crazy good with his powers. And there's also not that many contras to be competition for him. So, I mean, it'd be sick as hell if he makes it all the way. I think he will. Me? Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna try out. Like, I mean, this is gonna be my last year at the academy, so I mean, it's my last shot to make it. I mean, being able to say you were in the elemental and energetic games, that's crazy. I mean, especially if you make it all the way at a school like DAM, where there's like so much competition. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone back home would shit themselves if I pulled that off. I mean, it's not like Olympics level or anything, but it's like college championship level shit. I mean, it'd be amazing. Yeah, I held off on trying out in like the past years because, like, well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not super competitive or whatever. I mean, back then, like, I wasn't really sure if it was something I wanted to try. Like, I didn't really know, like, the vibe of the whole thing. But then last year, I went to the one when McKinley was hosting it, and it was freaking sick. Like, it was so freaking cool to watch. And all my professors and stuff have been telling me I should give it a shot. And I mean, this is kind of my last chance, so I'm going to go for it. But what about you? Do you think you might try out? No, no, no. I mean, it's like focused on elemental and energetic magic, but I mean, there's competitions for non E&E dudes too. I mean, there's a whole branch of the competition for freelancers. There's like specialized challenges where you focus on like just one kind of E&E magic, and there's like oh, these are cool. There's like combination elemental challenges where you gotta show mastery of like all four elements or all four energetics. Like that one is sick as hell to watch. I mean, I think you'd have a real shot at it if it's something you're interested in. I mean, in that elemental mastery class we had together, you blew most of the people out of the water. And I'm totally down to help train you up on earth control if you want. I mean, it's kind of my job now as a TA. Yeah, of course I'd help. Like I said, I got you. Okay. Oh, shit. We should probably get started on the hike. I mean, we don't want to get to the top too late, or it'll be like super hot. You got your water, right? Or dehydrate. Yes, you got it. All right, cool. Let's go.